Hey guys, Lee H here, aka Criterion Racer, and I'm coming to you from my childhood home. I'm back home visiting the folks for Mother's Day, and we're going to see what I all picked up here in the great state of northeastern Wisconsin. Start off, the nearest town with a movie theater is Sheboygan, Wisconsin. They have no card shops, but they do have some gaming and also toy store. So I found this bad boy in the toy store. They didn't have really any cards. They said they didn't have any, but I found this tucked away, a Final Fantasy. Who doesn't love Final Fantasy? I was addicted to Final Fantasy VII. It's barely the only video game I've ever played in my life. But Spirit Within with James Wood, Ving Rhames, Roz from Frasier, Steve Buscemi, all did the voice for it. Giant Flop almost bankrupt a studio. They also have some Phantom packs here. Don't have any of those. So let's just kind of take a look at these real quick. Still adjusting to a different camera. There we go. The movie Phantom. Whoop. Of course, I'm knocking everything every which way. Probably should have done the research and see who is actually in the Phantom, because I cannot remember for the life of me. Nice typical movie cards, frameless. He's in everything. Cool. And I'm sure the kid has a developmental plot. So that's what I picked up. So no card shops within a certain amount of miles here. However, I checked out the nearest Walmart, which is 20 miles away, and they were fully stocked with cards. I picked up the new Bowman, but they had everything and everything, even back to like 2021 Gallery. So I was able to pick up some Bowman. Haven't picked anything up. I'll probably squirrel this away. And while I am back, I've also went to a bunch of Brewer games at American Family / Miller Park. Still have a hard time calling Miller Park. And before I went over to the nearest Walmart, they had cards for sale, and a lot of cards every which way. They had only tops there at the stadium. Prices are $15. So not horrible compared to some places mark them up here for. So I picked this up. Let's just I'm gonna pop into this later because everybody does it. But I bet that's my good luck one. The Brewers have been on a tear lately. Have like the second best record in baseball as of this evening. And then on the way to the yesterday's game, I caught 3 games for yesterday's game. We stopped at a card shop. One of mine's, Jeff's, down in Brookfield, suburb outside of Wauwatosa, outside of Milwaukee. And they have great vintage selection. Let's see what I all picked up from them. Picked up some vintage, and I picked up some junk wax at a reasonable price. We got the 58 All-Star, sharp corners, but again, off-center. But I don't mind off-centered. I keep on saying that. So I got this for under $20. He kind of bundled all the vintage together. Needed that one for the collection. I also got, I've seen them, but I'm not familiar with this new scope 80 card set. This is a 1961, and I was wondering, you can get these for really cheap, but it was to rival the tops, basically a cheap alternative to that. But I don't have this Eddie Matthews card from 1961. It's when he hit his 300th home run. Let's check out the back real quick. Yeah, it was under $8. Yep. So 412. There's only 80 cards instead. I don't know why they did that. So that was a nice little addition to my Eddie Matthews collection. Picked up some 55, 56. These end up being $2 a card. Ray, rookie card of Charlie White. Did I put 2 of those in there? Different years. Dave Jolly. Chet Nichols, his dad played in the major leagues also. I think he died real young, 38, of a brain tumor. Shouldn't probably be saying that. But yeah. Yep, his dad was. So picked up some vintage on there. They had a case of 89 Fleer. So this doesn't have the Ripken in it, but unpunched, 89 Fleer for like $5 for a rack pack. And for scoring, for the junk wax boxes, they had a medium selection of this stuff, but for $25, I'm going to pick up the 91 tops here. Can't really beat that price, considering the cheapest one on eBay is $40 sold. Looking for the chipper right there. They had tons of 90 Donruss, 91 Fleer, that kind of stuff. They wanted $20, so for $25, I thought this was probably the best deal. And I don't have a box of this stuff. And you're wondering how I'm taking all this stuff back to Colorado from Wisconsin. I shipped my bike out here. Well, I took my bike out here. And I have a giant bike case where I can just pile stuff into it at the same price. For $12 to add to my non-sport collection, we got beach sports. Some skateboarders, surfers. And believe it or not, there's holograms and autos to chase in this $12 one. This is ridiculously horrible. But it's a box of fun cars with good photos for $12. I probably will never open it unless I get really bored. And go from there. Well, I am going to, on my mother's desk here, let's open up some of this. I doubt if you've seen way too much of this, turn it on off. But like I said, I picked it up at the stadium, so this is going to be my good luck one. I love catching baseball games, especially from my Milwaukee Brewers. And I'm going and seeing them at least 5 times in a year. Pretty good for a guy who lives in Colorado. Well, I catch, the games at Coors Field and then go from there. Narvaez, Omar, he's heating up at the bat here for the Brewers. Jake Bumgarner, Acuna. Nice Acuna card. And Garcia. I know Austin Riley. JD Martinez. Sorry, the focus here. I'm doing a weird angle that I'm just not used to. Kyle Murray. Chris Bryant. Now with the Rockies and playing pretty darn solid. Bruce Zimmerman. Zach Pop. And then Matt Olson. Zach Short. Every which way. Wonderful. Now we get to the meat. Got 87 design in the back there. One of my favorite set. Well, we pulled a gold card out of Carlos Rendon. Nice. It's getting rarer and rarer to pull those bad boys, so we'll definitely take it. When I was at all the toy stores and gaming stores, they did have supplies at a very reasonable rate. I did pick up a bunch of supplies. Trey Turner, 87 design. Gotta love that. Stars of the MLB, Juan Soto. Brian Buxton, Javier Baez, Yadier Molina. Wow. I am not a sneaker guy. I have lots and lots of shoes, trust me. I own 4 pairs of Doc Martens and 4 pairs of hiking shoes and running shoes, but don't really care about the fashion of them. And we got Corbin Burns. I saw him pitch. That was a great game. And Gregorio, we're still looking for that Wander Franco, Rockies team card. So I'm just going to fly through here. And sorry, I'm not going to open up that Bowman. I know that's a little fresher. Naylor, Matt Manning. I'm not even going to start flipping them. Kyle Tucker, Miggy, Aaron Ashby. Saw him pitch. Zach Thomas. And Kyle Lewis, who's played pretty darn well this year. His stuff might start rebounding a little bit. Nope, no Wander. But they had, the Wander team sets for $6 at the Walmart while I was at. Nonetheless, nice to pull a card here. Good little pickup of non-sport and some sports and vintage cards. Again, yeah. Might be over a week by the time I get back. I think me and my dad are going to head to Wyoming to do some mountain biking before heading back to work in Colorado. Well, until next time, guys, we'll catch you later.